You got rid of my demon, but guess what? We've got another demon for you, and this one's a little bigger. Seedship Broodtender. This card reads like a rare. We're popping it for the scariest demon in the entire game. Valgavoth, Terror Eater. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode of the Man to Man, and today's juicer is gonna be EOE Graveyard, featuring this cute little dude here, the Seedship Broodtender. Whenever it enters, you're gonna mill 3 cards, and this card reads like a rare, but it's not. It actually is an uncommon, pretty awesome. I think I said awesome too many times. The art is awesome. The effect's awesome. Like I said, it really does read like a rare. So 5, sacrifice this creature, return target creature to the battlefield. Or a spacecraft, but we are not playing spacecrafts right now. So as you'll notice, this is a Golgari list. It is going to obviously operate around some certain different things. And I will tell you right now, you will see in the video, it was initially a Sultai deck. So I'll go ahead and show you exactly what we had going on here. It was just a little bit too cute for the meta. Sadly, the meta is so cutthroat right now. I was going for the Awaken the Honored Dead. I also was going in for the Sin, this card. I also had Muldrotha in the initial. You'll definitely will see some of these cards throughout the video. It initially was a Sultai deck, but I actually ended up throughout the stream. VV is so oppressive that you really had to like cut down on the fun stuff, and you really have to zone in on like what works essentially. So I will tell you that it was a Sultai deck. Now it's a Golgari deck. So there it is. I will also say, you'll notice I am main decking Assassin's Trophy. I'm main decking it. VV Cauldron is everywhere, and it's so imperative that you can just take care of all of their threats. So the problem with VV Cauldron is that you obviously have to have Leyline of the Void for the graveyard. You have to be able to go for like Reclamation for the actual Cauldron itself, and then you also just need like your stereotypical removal as well. But enough about that. Okay, here's the Golgari list that I ended up on, and here it is. So we have Bitter Triumph. Obviously, we do have like Valgavoth, Terror Eater, and of course, we do have a little bit of a Nex here. A Nex is, just like the best card ever. I mean, you slam this down versus control, they absolutely scream. Ardyn, the Usurper. A lot of people have run this with like the Jumbo thing. I'm not doing that, but hey, it is what it is. That's absolutely a phenomenal thing. It is also a demon, so there is a little bit of a demon sub-theme here. It's also really nice to just give a little bit of haste. But speaking of haste, why we do like the Broodtender is obviously because we can, reanimate a Valgavoth or an Ardyn Usurper. But just not even joking you, just milling cards is pretty good. So milling 3 cards gives you access to like the Timeline Culler, which is very, very nice that you can warp in from the graveyard. It also has Esper Origins, and I'm not even joking you. I would maybe even consider going in for another Esper Origins or Culler, depending on how aggressive you wanted to be. But there's 2 forms of it. There is just getting a 2/3 down for 2 is really good. And then you can obviously later in the deck day, game, whatever the hell it is, reanimate something, and then you also get to set up your Esper Origins and whatnot. And of course, Bitter Triumph being the removal of choice, because you can discard your Valgavoth, you can discard your Esper Origins, and then go in for the summon, etc, etc. So this is the deck. Other than that, we got like Jecht. I mean, a really fun card. This is like a good standalone card. And then we have the new Elegy Acolyte, very, very cool lifelink, and that Void is extremely easy. We've got a lot of summons, exiles, transforming, map tokens, anything. The thing is so easy to get that robot out. It actually surprised me how easy it was. But it's like a Gix. I can't say a better Gix, a worse Gix. It's just like, it reminds me of Gix. It's also got lifelink, so there's a lot of stuff going on here. Of course, we got the Soulstone Sanctuary with the Annex, and here it is. It's just like a Golgari deck, and I know you're saying, like, well, why not go all in and go Zombify and everything like that? Because I don't want to go... I play best of 3, so, like, I'm really nervous about, like, graveyard removal, and plus, VV is the #1 main thing to worry about, so they also have, like, the Cauldron, just exiles in general. There's Rest in Peace in the sideboard, so it is a nice thing to have, but I don't want to single-handedly rely on it, and you'll kind of see in the video that a lot of times they don't know what to do. Do they go for the graveyard? Do they go for Rest in Peace? Then I sideboard my stuff out, and then we just go in for general good cards, and now we're just kind of like in a next mid-range deck. It's a very topsy-turvy deck, and it's really good. So let's go and give a shout out to the Manarocks. The Manarocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members and the Twitch subs that do financially help out the channel. Thank you so much. Feel free, and I say feel free, definitely join us in the Discord. The Discord is the first link in the description. It is absolutely free to join the Discord, and I would love to join the little community that we kind of got going on, growing here. So it feels very good to kind of get the ball rolling. I hope you are enjoying the streams. If you do check me out, of course, I am streaming Monday through Friday, basically religiously at this point. So hope to see you there. Now, keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Swag Caster Mage. That's what we like to see. Let's go. Let's get it. Alright, so we're going to have to go turn 1 Breeding Pool, which is a little bit awkward mana, but hey, is what it is. Yep, that's fine. Set the Breeding Pool, we'll activate our lovely Verges. Is this mono red? Oh, wow. Alright, alright. I don't even know. Should I get down Dark Confidant to block? Or should we just go in for a Duress? I guess, if nothing else, this is just like a chump block, right? Because there's no way they let me have this. I'm probably gonna do it. I don't know. I'm doing this with the idea of chump blocking for sure. Because I imagine they'll just prowess into something, right? You really like playing Simic in Edge? Ooh, Simic. What is Simic-y? What? Like, they got the Ouroboros, they got a bunch of crazy stuff. Wow. Yeah, I'll block, 100%. We'll block that. That's actually a really good trade there. I was not really expecting to actually 1-for-1 that. But Awaken the Honored Dead onto the Nemesis. Alright, we're kind of maintaining pace here pretty well. Didn't want to see that. Okay. Can't answer all of the Nemesis. Alright, mill 3 cards. What do we got? Shoot the Sheriff. Definitely would like to see that. I'm not even really sure what we do here. We can go for a Annex. I guess that's relatively okay. Let's try for a Duress. I think this can't hurt. 2 cards left. Burst Lightning. Yeah, alright. I think we're just cooked. I don't think we really had much for him here, huh? I guess that's something. The problem is I can't really effectively block either. We can't trade. We can't do much of anything, can we? Let's go Overlord. See if maybe we can snag into a 5-drop. This is an Avatar, so that's not going to work. Yeah, I think we're just cooked from the get-go, huh? What do we actually have in the graveyard? And there's really nothing here, right? Nothing that can realistically trade. Because this is only creature or lands. Oh, no way. Yeah, I mean, we just never had a shot here. Never had a shot, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to discard you. We're going to grab some lands here. So the plan is to go in for Bitter Triumph on you and block, but then they have the Sanctuary. So yeah, with the Sunspine links on the top, we just never had a shot. Alright, that was pretty brutal. Let's go ahead and recoup here. So, I mean, we have Elf. God, we have no black sources, though. I think we have to mull this. I truly don't have a black source to go in for all of our cool stuff. At least we have Aclazotz here. This is not too bad, right? I definitely want the Triumph. Maybe it is just Llanowar Elves. Oh, goodness. Alright. I'm going to keep the end. That might be kind of relevant, but this is an uphill battle for sure. Do you like the Bitter Triumph? I'm going to have to really use this well. Well and reasonable. Because if we see a Screaming Nemesis, it's going to be rough. Lately been thinking about Tapestry Warden and doing something fun with toughness greater than power. Tapestry Warden. Who is that? That doesn't ring a bell offhand. I'm gonna probably take this. I mean, we're like offset really bad here, so I'm actually gonna Google it right now. Tapestry Warden. Let's take a Google. This is for each creature you control. Oh, it does the assigns the combat power equal to its toughness rather than power type thing. Very, very cool. There's a lot of cards like that in Standard right now, isn't there? Or am I tripping? I know there's the Fecund Undershell or whatever the hell. Alright, I guess we just gotta pay 3 to get rid of this thing, which kind of sucks, but didn't really even make out like a bandit there, huh? So we still have the end, and then we have the Aclazotz. We're just holding on to the Aclazotz pretty much, right? I'm gonna just drop this thing. If we can get Jecht to go into the Braska's final Eon, I mean, that's pretty crazy, right? If they have Lightning Strike, well, damn, you know? Eventually, we'll be able to drop the end for 2, which is kind of cool. I don't think I really want to block, sadly. So if we get this to transform, it gets exiled, then we return to the battlefield. So I'm probably just gonna take this, and I'm not very happy with it. Okay. Ow, down to 7 we go. I think we just had to do this, though. It's not fun, but gotta swing in. Jecht shall transform. Of course. Pretty sure I want this. And then we have a better blocker, obviously. So they gotta discard a draw card, we draw a card. That kind of offsets the momentum pretty well here. I have the end. God, I really would need to see Aclazotz here. I think we'll just hold still here. We can just cast the end for 4. I guess it's not the end of the world. But I don't love it. I'm at 7 life. Shouldn't be that bad. I'm doing it. Alright, let's see what you got. Lightning Strike, sure. It's still not enough. It's kind of wild that they actually didn't want to lightning. You didn't want a lightning strike to me? Okay. I'm just gonna hit you with the end here. Yeah, I'd rather just save me. Ooh, Lynx. Okay. Am I just like dead unless I get down? This damn Lynx is so wild. Hold on, am I just dead? No, because they have to discard, right? Okay. Right. I forgot this does it again. Okay. So that's really nice, obviously. But not getting down Aclazotz, not great. I gotta pretty much swing here, right? Because we have Shoot the Sheriff now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna just drop down this for the 3-2, and we still have Shoot the Sheriff for, I mean, whatever they may have. And then what's the last one? I kind of forgot. Each opponent sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice. Sure. So if they go for the Soulstone Sanctuary, I guess we just shoot the Sheriff. Honestly, we could just block. I might need to shoot the Sheriff for later. Because this is going to go bye-bye, right? I guess. I might need this. I don't really want to go for the Confidant because then we have to, like, die, so... Breeding Pool is rough. Because I don't want to bolt myself in. If they have a Slinks thing, that's rough as well. I don't want to put myself into any sort of lightning strike range, so... This is the move. And then we hold up, shoot the Sheriff. I mean, you got lifelink. It's pretty great. All the lifelink is quite good. I guess it's just lifelink, right? Alright. Then now we got shoot the Sheriff. I cannot get put into range of death. I guess if they have a cat, we just die. They probably were better off just offspringing this. But, hey, I don't know. Aclazotz. They could just top... Oh my gosh, this is so gross. If they top deck into a cat, we'd lose, actually. That's not a cat. What is this? Discard up to 2, then put a 1/1 on this creature. But we also get a bat now. That's kind of cool. Alright, now we're looking beautiful here. Now, yeah, now Aclazotz just takes over the game. Round 3. Fight. Alright, looks alright. We do have Valgavoth, good lord. This thing is interesting, though. I haven't seen a whole lot of this. Discard 2 cards, draw that many cards, put a 1/1 on this. I mean, it's pretty good. It's just a 2/1 for 1. I mean, it's not bad. So I guess we gotta go for Esper Origins. See if we can snag into some more land. Yeah, we'll just go for land here. Surveil 2 is very, very nice. Let's set ourselves up. That should be fine. It is a tap land, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Okay. That doesn't seem that bad. I would much rather have them do this than, like, you know, a Screaming Nemesis or something like that, so... Just after land? No. So we're definitely going to go in for Bitter Triumph, discard the Valgavoth. That seems pretty obvious. I think I have to. 3 damage is 3 damage. I don't love it, but we also have the end if need be, so... And then we have Awaken the Honored Dead on our end. Like, we should be okay here, I think. Another one. And a Hired Claw. Very well. I think I'm going to do this. Do I actually want to hit the Hired Claw? This is 2, essentially. I guess it's probably the Gut Wrench, or the Gut Wrench, Cease Wrench Goblin. It's not a... It feels okay. It's worth noting, I do not have Zombify in this deck. Don't have it. This is fine. This is within reason. Okay. Mill 3 cards. Sure, what we got here. Esper Origins is just so damn good, huh? Gaining that life. Should we actually just make a 6/6 demon, though? It's a little bit more mana efficient. I don't think we can do 14 damage here, so I'm actually going to do this. Doing this with the intention of blocking. Maybe we should go for Esper Origins before they drop a kitty cat. Because that kitty cat is nasty. That does a lot of damage to us. So just the Offspring Mouse. Okay, that is definitely concerning. But at least that means they're not sewing in this turn. Yeah, I guess we probably... In hindsight's 2020, but I guess we could have gone for Esper Origins, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have gone for the Origins, I think. But again, I didn't know that it was going to, you know, whatever. Let's say that we discard a card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can make a push towards the Valgavoth. Like a hard-casted Valgavoth, which is kind of wild. I don't think I can really get rid of my The End, though. I'm going to do the boring play. Let's just say no. Yeah, we're kind of awkward here. I guess, you know, like I said, I didn't really know how this was going to play out, but I think this is fine. It didn't go for the, oh my god, the Verge, which is so unfortunate, man. I don't have any, like, one-drop black sources, right? Why would it do that? Because now I have this elf that's a little awkward. Oh my god, what a nightmare. I guess we just keep it now. To get the elf, and then I can drop down the forest and then take the elf. Real rocky here. I'm not gonna swing. Challenger. Do they swing? They do. Well, you have trample now as well, so I guess we just let you have it. I'm not even joking you. I think I'm pretty okay with letting you have this. If I block here, you got it. You got it. They can only pump once because they have the Rockface Village, so they only have 1 open mana. This is not that bad. All things considered, this is relatively okay. I mean, another land is not optimal. So we can definitely do this, and then we still have, what, Esper Origins? Hold on. Can we go Esper Origins and unlock and the end? No. But I still want to get the Esper Origins out here. No, those are yucky. See if we can get like an Aclazotz or something. Yeah, real yucky, man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's not enough for the end. I guess if we do this, we're kind of pigeonholing ourselves into... But I think if you can take the life gain, I think you just take it. Kind of odd. Like, this whole game has been extremely awkward. Maybe just swing. I'm probably not blocking with you. I'm going to swing with you. Sure. And I probably will block with the demon. This whole game has been like, really awkward and weird. There's the Broodtender. 16 life. I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario, we go for the Broodtender. I think now that we have the Broodtender, we go in for the Terror Eater. And then we just, you know, reanimate Valgavoth. And that feels pretty sexy. That's the new plan. Tursa. Alright. Let me sit up here for now. Double strike, trample, haste, prowess, yada 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 yada. Alright, so like I said, we have the Broodtender. Again, we're rocking the Broodtender instead of anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can just go for Broodtender and just go right in for the Valgavoth. So I guess the proper play is to just kind of triple block here. If they have like pump, 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 and just kill all of our creatures, then whatever, I guess. Once we get Valgavoth out, I think it's just pretty much over, right? Burst Lightning, sure. Sure. So to get rid of my demon... You got rid of my demon. But guess what? We've got another demon for you. And this one's a little bigger. This one's a little bigger, my friend! Seedship Broodtender. This card reads like a rare. And guess what? We're popping it for the scariest demon in the entire game. Valgavoth, Terror Eater. Let's go. We'll get this down. This is gonna die anyway, right? Let's do that. Down to 8 you go. Now I have a big demon. Let's go. 18 life with lifelink, and you can't target my Valgavoth. Oh god, well, that's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. But we're probably good now. I mean, even with this Lynx, I think we're still fine. No way! No way! There's no way they can take me out here. No chance. I refuse to believe that. I don't care what the hell you have. I don't care what you have there. That's 9 life, baby. Oh, I forgot. Hey, you know what? I forgot about that. But now what we can do is go for the end. It's the end for you, kitty cat. And it's the end of the game. Alright, so they are basically just like the mill deck then. Makes sense. Let's try this out. So I can't actually go in for double black here, unfortunately. So I think we'll just go and hit him with the color for first. Let's try to apply as much pressure as possible. Which is a little easier said than done. Sure, I should go Balemurk or Broodtender. I guess we'll just go Balemurk, right? Broodtender, I actually don't know. Turn 2, which one is actually the better play? Let's actually go with this thing. This thing kind of reminds me of Gix, but kind of quirky, huh? Rest in peace, that's fine. We're not like a full-blown graveyard deck. So I don't really mind this that much. You know I don't want the attention. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try Awaken the Undead. It's more mana efficient. It doesn't feel great. And like I said, we can win without the graveyard. So it's not like a must kill, the Rest in Peace. It's really not. So now we mill 3 cards freely, which is nice. 3 lands. Hell yeah. Alright, let's try. I mean, they could have a double dipper here. I guess we're gonna go for Broodtender. I'm expecting probably one more counterspell, and then we can just drop the Dread. Oh. So that's actually kind of bad. Because that really makes like a Day of Judgment kind of likely, but I guess they would need an untapped white source. So I think they actually do just drop the Dreadknight, the actual creature. Sure. Definitely gonna need to see something cool here. Dark Confidant. What's in our graveyard here? Pretty much nothing, huh? I guess I do need to discard something here because I do need a swamp to activate my Verge so I can go for the Acolyte thing. Kind of gross. Sure. Nothing in the graveyard for my lovely Broodtender, sadly. I'm going to try this out. If we waltz into a counterspell, pretty bad. But we got to try, right? Get lost. Actually, not that bad. We do have a leftover Verge here. And we do get a draw, so I guess actually it's not that bad. Cecil. I'm going to actually go for the map token instead, because we do get a 2-2 this way. So sure, I think this is fine. Mortuary. Sure, yeah, this is all looking relatively well. Obviously, Deadly Cover-Up is deadly. But at least one more turn away from that, which is nice. Would really like to see a Duress. I don't really want to overextend into the Culler here. Because if they do sweep us up, we got the Balemurk coming. Let's just put this on the silly little robot, I guess. Broodtender, we'll get rid of you. Swing him, baby. Wow, take it all. That's actually pretty good. We only get one. It doesn't work like Gix. We only get one, so that's okay. I'm not really wanting to drop down my creatures in case we do get swept here, so it's probably going to be Esper Origins. No joke, as goofy as it sounds, I'm probably just looking for like a Duress. So let's go for Esper Origins for sure. Yeah, I'm not even joking you. I'm not even joking you. I want this Duress. End turn. So obviously we're setting ourselves up for a major sweep here, which I assume is going to be what happens. Sure. I think this Duress is a little bit too late, sadly. Yeah, we're just like premium candidates to get swept here. What really sucks is actually the Duress. Yeah, if they have Deadly Cover-Up. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you got me. You got me back with that. Oh, I forgot how to say it. Origins. Hold on. Let me actually look it up here. Origins. Is that how you say it? I gotta stop saying that word, huh? Alright, well, if they have a combo, they just got it, right? So I can go for 2 hasty boys, but, I mean, if they got me, they just got me, I guess. So I can warp this in. If they've got the combo, they just got it. Damn. Was there a way I could have dealt one more damage to this deck? Probably not. I mean, they have it or they don't. I'm assuming they do. Oh no! I like the way this deck's turned out. Obviously, if we do lose this one, hey, it is what. Oh! Okay. Wow, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I got rid of all my removal. I should have just kind of punted there. I kind of just auto thought that they had it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. I guess we can do Cecil there. I mean, if they don't have it, they don't have it, I guess, right? Okay. Let's create a 6/6, I suppose. They could very well just have a counter. I almost did. Yeah, okay, now they got it, right? There's no chance they don't have it now, sadly. So this deck is definitely a very. I want to say it's pretty much up there with the meta. This is definitely the primary form of Esper control. Is just having this like mill combo. Pretty damn good. I can respect it. Alright. Still don't have it somehow, which is pretty wild. So I kind of got rid of all of my like removal, which kind of sucks. So I don't have any like creature removal because I kind of just figured we weren't messing with that. But I mean, now we can pretty much scoop, right? Like, it's not looking good. Ditch? Yeah, if they had, like I said, we're kind of just living on a prayer here. They do have the Restless Reef. This does nothing. We're not well equipped for this matchup. We need to go into Under the Hood quickly. Yeah, we need to go under the hood for sure. We're not meant for this. We're not built for this matchup at all, sadly. That's okay. It's definitely a lot of different things that we could do. Yeah, all this stuff is like good for value, but it's just not winning us the game. I guess. Let's try this out. It's got Menace. Menace helps out a little bit. And then we get Trample or whatever the hell. I mean, somehow, there's no way they don't have this damn River Churn thing, but especially if they hit me with another Consult the Star Charts. How we're still in this is kind of wild. But all they have to do is just drop down one of those little thingies. But, I mean, I've seen weirder shit. Appears that they don't have it. I mean, I would think they do have it now that they're swinging in here, so I'll clank them up if they got it. Is it just Deadly Cover-Up? Wow. Alright. So frustrating not having the tools, but, you know, it's like I said, this is my first game with this deck. Or second game, sorry. I used that excuse already, didn't I? Okay. Sin, Sparus Punishment, or Spear's Punishment. We don't really have any haste, though. I mean, other than the Culler. Twice? We're still looking so unbelievably bad, though, sadly. I mean, this is our only play, right? God, we need like some creature lands or something. Sure. This is not a screaming endorsement. Alright. So the Duke Colors do help out a lot. I'm really surprised that they haven't been able to find the Riverturn Monument here. Maybe they sideboarded it out. I have no idea. Maybe they sideboarded it out because they have Rest in Peace. That's the only thing I can really think of. Alright. That's the only thing I can really think of is they sideboarded it out. So if we go for Sin, Spira's Punishment. Doesn't have haste or anything. Exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random. It's random. Oh my god. Sheesh. Not a demon either. So what's our options here? We go Color. And then they're going to go for Restless Reef, and I guess we could Awaken the Honored Dead. Then we Awaken the Honored Undead on the Reef. Because they'll animate it, right? Well, this is a short target non-land permanent, right? Board white, board white, board white. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did they pay life? Oh, that's why. I'm gonna say, what the hell? Okay. I don't like this because then I mill. It's a little sketchy. I actually can't do this, right? So this is after you draw a card. So I guess I could do this technically, right? If I do this, they swing in with Restless Reef. Awaken the Honored Dead. Kill this thing. They swing in with Restless Reef. I'm down to 2 after we draw. So we have one more turn to do this then, I guess. That's kind of the whole thing. Maybe I should just wait. Bob, at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal a top card. 6, so I have 6. They swing in, we mill 4, correct? Mill 4. It's down to 2. At the beginning of our upkeep. At the beginning of our upkeep, we draw a 1, that's 1, and then we draw it to 0. And then we mill after we draw, correct? And after your draw step, add a lore counter. Mill 3 cards. We don't mill 3 cards. So I think if we put down another creature, this is actually the correct play. End. Just watch your VV Hunter. Man, what a time to be alive. Keep dropping them gems, man. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Felix. Yeah, the VV Hunter was so good. There's no way we win this, right? Come on. No way. Reef? No, because we have one more turn. We've got 2/2 creatures. We've got the Timeline Culler with haste. And now we just have this, right? Okay, so we only have... I mean, it's over. We are out of cards, basically. But we can just drain you now, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you can go for Reef and then Fountain Port. Culler? Only one of these has to get through. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can actually just drain with the Unholy Annex. Swing in. I swear, I plead, I beg. I have lands in this deck. There they are. I knew it. I knew it. So, this card's actually awesome. I love this card so much. Alright, this deck feels a lot cleaner, right? Now that we got, you know, the Soul Tie nonsense was kind of a flop, but that's okay. That's okay. Timeline Culler, get in the graveyard. Bam! Immediate value, right? Alright, so this is against Nasty Control. Let's go for the Esper Origins. Do we want one untapped land? Probably. Yeah, well, we'll take that. Oh, God. Consult the Star Charts. You need a land there, buddy? So I guess we have to go Culler. Kind of slow to boot, sadly, but hey. Bang, bang. Alright. A little slower than I'd like to be versus a control deck. But maybe they're kind of stuck on land again. Probably, if that's what they're doing. How many, wait, that's the 3 Consult the Star Charts. Interesting. Jecht. I'm gonna go with Esper Origins, but let's try one. Maybe I should have a Fountain Port in here, huh? Versus Control, I had like that Fountain Port Mirrex type thing. I miss the Mirrex, I'll tell you what. Ooh, not a fan of that. Ow. Overlord of the Mistmoors. Seam Rip. Oh, well, that's kind of unfortunate. I do have the lovely Assassin's Trophy, which is kind of funny. Not sure that's really the move here, though. If I Assassin's Trophy this, what happens? Hold on. Actually, am I dumb? Hold on. If I Assassin's Trophy and we get this back, do we actually get the summon or no? I don't think you would, right? Because this is a sorcery? Hold on. I'm not sure. If you get rid of the Seam Rip, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get the summon back. No, I'm like 95% sure. Play on Fbox F13. TCM where I started to get back in the stream. Wait, you stream? Hey, if you stream, I'll follow you. How's life? I can't promise that I'll like watch you, because with work and my own streams, kind of busy, but I'll definitely give you a follow. Ow, ow, ow. This is not like any sort of Azorius control list I'm used to playing. They're going aggro on me, huh? Yeah, here, I'll give you a follow. Here, let me see. Goes back, front side. Yeah, it has to be front side. But do I actually get the sorcery? Or does it just go straight into the graveyard? I have 5 mana to play with here, so I'm just gonna like kind of offset here. This is kind of awkward. I don't have a stream schedule right now because of work. Yeah, it's tough. I guess my schedule is like Monday through Friday pretty much, but it's tough. It is tough. I know you probably work more than me though. How's life? You're on those like 14-hour shifts or whatever. I just have a 9 to 5. You're on those Iron Man shifts. Those things are crazy. But yeah, it's tough. What do you do for work? I just work with AI. I have an office job. I just work with AI. When do you put 69 hours in 1 week? Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. 69 hours of a work week is insane. That's tough. All right, Elon Musk. No, I ain't making the big bucks. I promise you that. I guess we'll just get down to Aclazotz, huh? Do you have no more lies? Please don't have no more lies. Please don't have no more lies. If you have Get Lost, that's a lot better than no more lies. We can take that. We'll take those. Another Overlord. Jeez, oh Pete, relax. I guess I gotta go shoot the sheriff. Alright, no removal or no, like, response, I guess I should say. I'm gonna go for the Acolyte thing, and then just go for a map token, and we will get a 2-2. Esper Origins, get in the graveyard. Bang! Alright. Yeah, we got a little robot for our troubles. This is such a... I don't really want to say it's that weird. I guess it's a little different than just straight up control, right? Because they're just going aggro, which is super, like, odd. We have lifelink here, so... I mean, I have lifelink, so, like, it seems kind of weird to try to outrace me. But I digress. God, I also have the Restless Cottage. We can put up 9-11. I mean, we can put up a decent little wallop on you here. I guess I go Origins, I guess. I don't know. Valgavoth. Can I actually hardcast Valgavoth? No, not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no. Valgavoth is pretty expensive. I don't know if you knew that or not. Pretty expensive. Better than just full mill? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have the lifelink. Let's make sure that we get our lifelink through. There's no way, right? Sure. Yeah, it's definitely this lifelink that's like really offsetting my comfort levels here. Sure. Whoa, Black Betty. Bam a lamb. No. Woohoo! It's another 2-2 robot. Alright, so they can obviously just clear the board, which seems like pretty likely. Yes, it is. Alright, what's the play here? Ardyn! But they do have... Okay, never mind. They have 3 steps ahead. Okay. Got a cottage here. I don't know if I really want a cottage. I think cottage is a little too short-sighted. I'm at 7 life here. This is tough. If I cottage here, and then go in for you, that's kind of alright, isn't it? Let's try that out. We go for cottage, we go for Culler. We're going to lose 2 life here, which is kind of scary. So go down to 5. I don't think I'm really worried about my life total anymore. It's really weird to me that they went, like, aggro here. There's nothing that's really relevant here, right? No, I don't think so. Bang, bang, down to 3. And then I think we just hold still, right? We have either Assassin's Trophy, Bitter Triumph, or a food. No need to get crazy here. We've nullified their little 3 steps ahead nonsense. You can get the Overlord with Ardyn. Yeah, but they would just counter it, sadly. But I do like the Ardyn though. That was a good suggestion. I'm a fan. I should have been yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, I'm taking 3. This isn't lethal, so let's try to do this. Discard a card. Whatever. They counter it. Do I care at all? Not really. Yeah, if he taps out, we can get the win with Ardyn. No way, really? Actually, we can't, right? Because we have Menace, right? Ooh, let's go. All right, let's make sure I'm reading this right. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haze. At the beginning of your upkeep, or combat, sorry. Exile up to one target creature card from a graveyard. If you exile a card this way, and it has haste. So that's it, right? They're tapped out. Ardyn, the Usurper. It's over, baby. Should we just grab a Valgavoth just for funsies, or should we? Let's take theirs. Let's take their pride and joy, right? Ooh, with Menace, and that's GG's, baby. Let's go.